Now coming to next question, that is 23. This question says an examination has 20 questions. For each question the marks that can be obtained are either -1, 0 and 4. One very standard format for JEE Mains type questions. For correct you get 4, for leaving you get 0, for incorrect you get -1. Okay, so and S is the set of possible total marks that a student can score in the examination. Then the number of elements in S is. Now to do this question, let us assume you have done X questions to be correct. You have left Y number of questions and you have done Z number of questions to be wrong. Okay, so this X plus Y plus Z has to be 20. Correct question cannot be left or wrong. Left question cannot be correct or wrong. Wrong question cannot be left or correct. So this is how X plus Y plus Z will be 20. Now my score S. My score would be, for correct number of questions I will get 4x. For wrong I will get -z. So that is what I am going to get. So I think that is very much obvious that maximum would be 80. If my X is 20, that all questions are correct. Now, what will be the next possible score? Let me write it here. 80 when X is 20. What could be the next score? If suppose I leave one question, but I do not do it wrong. So I am leaving this question because maximum can be when all are correct. So second highest would be when 19 are correct, but that remaining the remaining question is left. It is not wrong. That is 0. So here you can see this will be, I think, 76. So after 80, it is not 79 or 78 or 77. It is 76. I hope it is clear. What could be the next possibility? I think next possibility would be that you have done 19 correct, but you have not left one question, rather you have done it wrong. In that case, it will be 75, isn't it? So after 76, we are getting 75. This way it seems it will be very long question, but very soon you are going to get one pattern and I will tell you the logic also for that. I think next one would be that you have done 18 questions correct, but you have left the 2 questions so that there is no negative marking. Okay, in this case we will be getting 18 into 4, 72 marks. So once again there is a gap of 2 marks. 74 you cannot obtain, 73 we cannot obtain. In fact, let me write what are the questions marks that we cannot obtain. 79 here we cannot obtain, 78 we cannot obtain, and 77 we cannot obtain. But next time if you notice, what was the gap? After 75, 74 and 73. So this has reduced. Now, if my 18 questions are wrong, I have left one, I have done one question wrong, then also my score will be 71. Okay, and 70 can also be obtained when you have done 18 questions correct, you have done 0 question wrong, and you have done 2 questions wrong. 0 question left and 2 question wrong. So there is no skip of any marks here. But when you will be doing next, that is 17, I think there will be 68. So only 1 marks we are skipping, that is 69. So from this pattern, can we assume all other marks will be obtained? The 68 would be when you have left 3 questions, we have done 0 question wrong. In fact, you can think of that you have, in this case, 17 questions were correct, 3 were left. Instead of 3 left, it could have been 2 left, 1 wrong, 1 left, 2 wrong, or all 3 wrongs. So this way you can reduce your score by 1 every time. So 68 to 67 will be possible, 66 will be possible, 65 will also be possible. And then next will be 64, which will be possible when X is 16. That is 16 questions are correct. Now, if 16 questions are correct, you have either left 4 questions or you have done them wrong. So because you have a liberty of switching values of Y and Z between 0 to 4, I think we will be able to get all the possible marks from 64 to 0. In fact, my last score will be minus 20, isn't it? When all questions are wrong. And from 67, 66 to all marks will be possible, like minus 19 is also possible because you have done 19 questions wrong and one left. So this way you can think of all marks are possible. So what are the all possible marks? I think we started with 80 and last marks is 20, including 0 if we do, it will be 121. But from these 121 different marks, 3 plus 2 plus 1, 6 are the marks that will not be possible. I think I have done one calculation mistake. 80 plus 20 is 100 only. 80 plus 20 is 100 only, and 1 0 including if I do 101 minus 6 will be 95. So the answer will be here 95. Now I will tell you one logic here. If you have done number system, let me tell you, because 4 and 1 are co-prime numbers, you can make any number with the linear combination of 4x and z, where x and z are integers. But the problem here was, because there was a constraint on z that x plus y plus z to be 20, and if x was 20, okay, so it will be 80, and after x becoming 19, my z can take only one value, that is either 0, it can take only two values, either 0 or 1. So I am not having that much of freedom. But if we were free to choose any value of z, then I think even these values can also be fitted into. But these are not possible because of this constraint. But after certain values, that constraint has also gone. So all these values are possible to get. So here answer will be 95. So this is how this question can be done. You can do it by coefficient method also, but